Boo. Hi, welcome in, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? If you don't know me yet, my name is Lex, and I'm a comfy witch VTuber who works at a magical coffee shop. And today, I am super excited to be here because we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations, and we are hopefully playing the second half of the second case. Yes. I've been here for 5 minutes and didn't realize till now I could have claimed first. Well, congratulations on first. Yay! But welcome in, everybody. I hope you are all doing so incredibly well. I know I am. I've got some coffee in front of me. I had some French fries today. So I think that's a good day. Let me just take a little sip of my coffee real quick. Another pecan and vanilla coffee. That's been like my favorite lately. I don't know. I think I just have a lot of it. Very tasty though. I hope everyone's doing well and drinking lots of coffee, I hope. Coffee is the most important meal of the day. But yeah, I'm super excited to continue this case. Last time we left off, Edgeworth was on a plane and there was some turbulence, which is usually totally normal, right? But this time there was a murder. Gasp! It's Ace Attorney. But yeah, now Edgeworth has to figure out who killed the guy. And I guess he's some rich guy who worked for the airline, so I guess we will see. And there's this old guy character that I don't really like. That old man. He's not very nice. So I really want him to be the culprit, just because I don't like him already, I think. I'm a little sleepy today. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I'm gonna honk shoo me right here, but I will persevere. Let me just hydrate a little bit. I do have something I want to say though. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay today, just because I have somewhere to be tonight, but we will try to get through as much of the case as possible. I'm estimating like 2-ish hours today, which is less than yesterday, unfortunately, but speaking of yesterday, Petite Planet was so much fun. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did with that. I love the vibes. Like, the vibes are immaculate and the characters are so cute. And I especially really enjoyed the voice acting. I think the cast was perfect. Especially Mobi's voice actor. Like, I don't know who did his voice, but I have a lot of nice things to say about him. It's just so... It's like the most comforting voice I've ever heard, even in a cozy game. Does that make sense? So we definitely have to play a little bit more before the beta closes. I'm not sure when it's closing just yet, but I think we should have some time. So maybe over the next few days we will play a little bit more. I'm not sure how long the beta is though, or how much content there actually is for us to do, but I'm assuming we haven't done it all yet. I think there's quite a bit more actually that we can do. So I'm hoping to do some of that either on Monday or Tuesday. One of them, probably. And I hope you're excited. Yeah, I'd also like to make a couple of videos about it. I clipped some silly moments from yesterday's stream. But I've been wanting to make more long-form videos lately as well. Like that Let's Play that I teased like a month ago. It's still in the works. I'm just taking my sweet time on it because I've got other projects that I'm working on behind the scenes right now. One of which is the project that I have been teasing. And And you might want to keep your eyes peeled for another teaser soon. Yeah. So look out for that. Let me take another sip of my coffee. So, you like jazz? I feel like that's my go-to. I feel like I say that a lot. Yesterday when we were on the loading screen, I was just like, you like jazz? It's my go-to for loading screens and stuff, and honestly, the B-movie is just so quotable. B-movie movie night in the Discord, maybe? That could be fun. I'd love to do more movie nights in the Discord soon, and I've also realized recently that I haven't set up any community point challenges in a while, so I'm thinking about what I want to do for that. I don't know. So if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. I want to interact more, I guess. Ding, 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 ding. I still can't... What did I just say? I still can't get over how good this music is. It just makes me want to dance. Ding, 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 ding. So good. I wonder if this is meant to be Edward's theme. Because I don't really know what his theme is supposed to be. I don't know. I feel like they all have really clear defined themes, but it doesn't like come to mind when I think about it, I guess. I don't know. I'm silly like that. So yeah, I guess we should probably kinda, maybe, sorta think about solving this murder, huh? Instead of goofing off for like 20 minutes. Because that's what a professional investigator would do. Yeah, I'm a total professional. You know it. Okay, let me change my category. Let's actually play the game. Boop, boop, boop. Typing noises, etc. I'm having too much fun with this. No such thing, honestly. Yes, Ace Attorney, investigations. Miles Edgeworth. Who's Miles Edgeworth? Am I supposed to know who that is? Kidding. Okay, let's load our save. Here it is. Okay. Oh yeah, there's that one lady who's like kinda suspicious too. I don't know who the culprit is. It's gotta be one of those two. Either this guy or the one lady. I don't know. I think I just don't like him. I think that's that's what the problem is. But I don't know. I mean, I can't see why anyone would like this guy. Whatever, let's just start reading.
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes. Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal.
It's a stupid voice.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the time of the murder was me.
Edgeworth did it? He's the killer? Gasp.
So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry! Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here.
I think it's just because he's a stinky. A big stinky.
Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Super duper student. But I saw. Certain I saw Mr. Hicks in the elevator. Okay, he already said all that. What do we want to press on? Let's look at our facts, because it has been a little bit since we last played. So it's possible that maybe I just don't remember what we have here. Found at 6:15. So he's right about that. And then I don't know. It doesn't feel strange. You, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal. I mean, he's kind of got a point. He certainly has a lot of confidence in this testimony. Okay, we're gonna have to press on stuff, it's looking like. Okay. I'm certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. I guess we can ask about this, but I don't think this one's gonna be the most relevant thing. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course, I saw what was inside.
And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only person inside that was that Mr. Hicks man.
Dang. Okay. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Oh, really? So we press on this too then, I guess? Let's see it. Was he really alone?
Of course. I will bet even 1 cent.
1 cent. Don't be cheap. A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent. Dang. Do we have anything to present on that? Let me go back. Let's see what we've got. Obviously, someone else had to have been inside. Just because of the way that he died, I think. But mostly because of these footprints. Oh, is this what we're supposed to do?
Objection!
Maybe. The footprints lead right outside of the elevator, and obviously Mr. Hicks never left the elevator, considering the fact that he's dead. So, I think this is what we need to do. Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it?
There is a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. Ooh. It's getting good. And we're only like 20 minutes in. Things are already getting really intense. There, at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. Silly. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. They seem to be heading right into the shop, which the flight attendant said was open at the time of the murder, but they had to close it after the murder.
Footprints!
Yes, the ones that led from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. But who? Would you mind standing on the footprints for me? Just for a second. Oomph. That's oomph. I don't know why I said that. Let me take a little sip of my coffee. Sorry, I yawned again. Oh my gosh, I need to wake up. Wake up. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? I don't know how I'm gonna voice that, but... Huh? Can you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible, I guess is what he said.
No way! That is totally impossible. I know there is no other person in there. I saw it with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? He looks really constipated. What I saw, part 2.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Dang. Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
What? Dare you too have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Okay. I guess we just press on everything again? I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I guess we should ask why, but I know why. It's because of his phone. He didn't like the texting noises that his phone was making, or whatever.
Hold it!
Something like that. So, are you still upset now?
I am always upset.
Who would have guessed? No way. You always upset? Our kind and caring LeBlanc? Never.
The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands.
It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. You can say that again. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me.
So always checking the time over and over again. Okay, why? Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable is happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a plate to the attendant about the movie starting time.
Ah. So he was watching the time to see when the movie would start.
Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point.
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me take a little sip of my coffee.
They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Sounds like a great movie to me.
I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to the movie.
Oh, and he didn't get to see it. Of course he's upset.
I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late! Very, very late. Hold it!
Oopsie daisy.
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right. No! It's not over.
Seems like something he would say. The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times. How many times would you say? What time was it supposed to start? What time was the body discovered? 6:15? The movie was meant to start at 6 exactly. So I guess, yeah, if it was 15 minutes late, then he would be checking his watch. Okay, let's press on this too. So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in the Sky magazine? Yes! I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. Miss Tenero, was this movie shown on this flight? Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time. Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident? Dang. I mean, maybe.
Nonsense! You doubt me?
Yes. Yes, I do. Why wouldn't I doubt you?
No, stop pointing at me like that.
Oh, dang.
Odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see?
Maybe he didn't care about seeing the movie and he's just coming up with a lie.
I checked my pocket watch a great number of times. That much I know for sure.
Boo Womp. Thank you for the boo womp. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
My watch is set to my destination's time. I always set it when I board the plane. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering.
Okay, what do we want to do here? Set to my destination's time. If it's set a little late, then that would explain the movie being late, right? Hang on, let's press on this. That would explain a lot.
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc? Yes, of course. I'm a very busy man. I'm immediately busy when I land. I've many places to go, and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
Dang.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
So, if the time was different, if the time of the destination was different from the time on the plane, then there could be like at least an hour difference.
Flatter me all you want, but you will not get a cent out of me. That's all right. All I require is this piece of testimony.
Edgeworth is just like, what is this guy on about? Okay, sorry, I need to wake up. So, it doesn't actually say anything about his watch here, though. So I guess we should probably try pressing on some of the other things just to see what happens.
Hold it!
Let's do that.
Since you only happened to see him, it's possible you missed something in the glance. Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing.
He's just like,
I know what I saw.
And how can you be so sure?
Because...
That's not a good answer. I would appreciate it if you didn't take my life so lightly with the simple just because.
Well, then I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, alright?
When? I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. Yeah, I don't know about that. Is it possible that someone was hiding inside?
What? You dare insult me? I have belief in my eyesight. When I look for art to sell, I'm told often I have great sight for the arts.
I think that's a little different. Just a teensy bit. I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. Judging his sense. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight?
You are persistent, I tell you. I looked clearly.
I swear there is no one else inside. No one.
Hold it!
Okay. We'll see about that. Why do you insist that you were absolutely not mistaken?
Because when I say I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong!
Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth. Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a little while ago. I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying. I don't think he's lying either. But I think he might be mistaken. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the pocket watch. But I'm not really sure what to do. Okay, let's try this. Maybe we could do the... magazine, because it's got the schedule for everything. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. Okay, yeah, that would do it. Yes, Ace Attorney Day.
Objection!
Okay, let's see. Pretty sure we're right about this. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. I can speak blah blah blah.
Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the times of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? One of them, probably. Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point. That's right. It was in that small Asian country. The Republic of... Jinfa? I don't know if I said that right, but... But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we're still running on Virginian time.
What?
The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. 9 whole hours! This guy doesn't know anything. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. Huh. It also changes everything about your testimony. Huh. Okay. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, It means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. That's really, really early. Is he okay? That was so weird. I mean, I know this game is weird, but what just happened? Let me take a sip of my coffee. I don't know what's going on. Is he okay? This should clear up all of the remaining accusations. So this basically winds the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means the time of death could be anywhere from 3 a.m. to 6:15. That is a really wide range. That's for sure. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time? And what was he doing? I've got something to say. And you are? Oh yeah, the other flight attendant. Yeah, oh. I'm Cammy Meal. I'm a flight attendant. And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. Ah! The stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhengfa, correct? Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. Oh, dang. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did anyone new ones board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa. What about the flight crew? The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually, everyone including Cammy and myself came back on the plane. So basically, I can assume that no one left or got off since our initial takeoff. I can't speak apparently. Blah 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 blah. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. I like this music. It feels very goofy. It feels like silly, copyright-free music, if that makes sense. Like something... something you would hear in a YouTube video. This is gonna be my new shorts music. When I make shorts, I'm gonna play this song. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I'm surprised I haven't used any Ace Attorney music in my shorts yet. This one is so silly. I really like it a lot. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you, Mr. Acby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Ms. Meal's testimony jotted down in my organizer. Okay. Alright. Then that... But back to the history. Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhengfa.
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? And you were the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then how do you explain the footprints?
It's not that obvious. This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge. Waited to kill him. Then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken. What time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the 2nd floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Do you have another idea?
I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than the lounge? Ooh. The shop, right?
Take that!
If this was sold in the shop, then something must have happened in the shop. The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you're innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man? No, absolutely not. I really don't think so. Let me take another sip of my coffee. Okay. Hold it. Oh. If I may.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Isn't that just before we Isn't that just before we had that patch of turbulence? That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence.
Yes, I was. Come to think of it. Miss Tenero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor.
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes, you seemed really into... Let me try that again. Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take any notice of who it was. Interesting. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why do you go to the shop in the first place?
Well, she works on this plane. I went there for a work-related matter. I'm not convinced, actually.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then? Hold it. She's creepy. I don't know how to feel about her. What is it now? Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Huh? That's weird. What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. Uh-oh. That's like probably not good. If I had to guess.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero?
It means she's lying. You said you have permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
You flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
Pull the sheep over us? The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got the permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority.
Okay. Let's explore then. I didn't mean to open that. Silly Lex. March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight G390. First floor in-flight shop. It doesn't look great in here. Kinda looks like one of the doors got smashed here. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute.
So, this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then.
Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene.
Yeah, we've got a lot to look at.
There is a very good chance the killer had paid this place a visit.
In-flight shop. Okay. So we've got... That looks normal. Let's take a peek at what doesn't look normal. What stands out? Obviously the broken glass.
The glass from this display case's door shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either,
So that's probably where the piggy bank was, if I had to guess.
actually, there is something. What is this? A mini captain's hat.
It's a tiny captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. No way. When would we have seen one? Oh. It's on the plushies. Right? I mean, she's holding one of those too.
There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in these display cases. And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream, "Buy me" to any passersby.
What's this?
Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed.
Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? What do you mean?
He's so funny. Okay. A row of lifesavers and vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
No. I sense the shop is one shopper away from being sued.
50% off.
What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try and then buy.
No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter.
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
That's a really good point. Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Uko heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh. I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was finally going to make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Ms. Tenero designed this.
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it certainly has a very sharp design sense.
Sharp, like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh.
Ms. Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected.
What just happened? You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Ms. Meal.
Letting a suitcase freely roll around has gotta be a safety violation. Suitcase. Plane shaking caused it to roll. In-flight suitcase displays can be hazardous. Huh. Here, I'll put it back. Okay. What else do we want to look at? I see one thing that I haven't looked at, but I'm wondering if there's anything left. Yeah, there's this.
There is a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay, then how about you buy something for me then, as a present?
I can't think of a single reason why I'd do that.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk.
Okay, do we have any stuff that we can put together now? Let me see. The suitcases can be hazardous. There's a tiny captain's hat. Murder weapon, Captain Ugo. Yeah, doesn't he usually have a hat? But the murder weapon didn't have its hat. Okay. What does the hat look like? It looks regular. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon and the hat, because it must have come off of piggy bank at some point, right? That just makes sense.
That probably used to be on this piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from the display case. Does this mean the killer broke the glass to get at it?
Okay, that's really interesting. Really?
Don't tell me you don't know where things go in the shop.
Hi! Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on, how should I know anything? I sense further inspection of I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. Apparently I can't speak. Okay. Let's look at it a little more then. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Ooh, okay. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to break the glass for it when there's probably other ways of getting it, but... The glass on the door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Huh. What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm not sure what to think. There's more to investigate, but I'm thinking about it right now, right? And I'm thinking that if there's no glass inside, then it must have been broken from inside. So maybe one of the suitcases rolled and bumped into this display, which knocked over the piggy bank, and then it broke from the inside. The piggy bank broke the glass. It broke the glass. That's my theory, but I don't know yet. I guess we'll have to look at it a little more, but I think we're gonna have to do that after the break because we just hit the 1 hour mark. I hope you're all enjoying the stream so far. I know I am. I think if you need to get anything at all, like a snack or a drink, now would be the best time to do it. So I will see you in just a minute, and I hope you have a good little break. See you soon. Alright, I am back. I hope you had a good break. I hope you've got everything you need. And most importantly, I hope you are ready to hopefully make some big progress on this case. Unfortunately, I only think I have about an hour left today because I don't have as much time as I'd like to, but we're gonna do our best. GoU Airlines related books line the shelf. The history of GoU Airlines, the future of GoU Airlines, the 7 wonders of GoU, flight on GoU Airlines. This is so silly. Working name, You Go Airlines. You go you. What is this? The titles make it very clear they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon. Clearly. What else is there to look at? Well, I guess there's the door handles, yeah. For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask you about this lock.
The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all the display cases.
If she has the key to all the display cases, then she wouldn't need to smash it to open it, right? Unless it was an accident, like my theory.
I don't know. Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get the key from her?
No, that's all right.
Let's look at this.
Is this the same man as the one you portrayed? As the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator.
Apparently, I can't speak today.
It's like extra bad, I think.
Yeah, that's a paperweight of founder of GoU Airlines, Mr. Ugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, you have the cute one. The middle shelf is
Whatever she just said.
And on the top shelf, that's the floral version.
The floral version? Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like I hit the bullseye. The floral version, yep. That's silly. This game is so goofy. That one seems to be knocked over. But I can't interact with it. What do I do? Let me see if I can put anything together here. No, we don't have a lot left. Since the suitcase rolls, I feel like it has a lot to do with the suitcase. That is my guess. Okay. Let me look at this a little more. Yeah, so it says culprit must have shattered the display case, but I think it shattered the display case rather than someone shattering the display case to get to it. I think the suitcase rolled into it and then... Oh, wait. Wait, no, we can actually, like, interact with this. Let's do that. The hat on his head was found inside a display case in the inflate shop. I wonder if that fact has any bearing on this case. I think so. That's my guess. I'm a little scared to try to make a guess, though, so I'm gonna put a save here. Before we do any of that. I think I know what might have happened, though. Deduce. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence? This. No, wait. I'm really bad at this. There is definitely something very unusual.
No.
Oh, wait, I did get it. Okay. The way it started made me think that it was just gonna be like the default. You know, when you get it wrong, but okay. If the killer had broken the glass to get the Captain Uko bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope, no there isn't.
Which means the glass is broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Glass, blah 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 blah.
My tongue just keeps getting tied today, apparently.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too.
That's nice.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Uko bank from here after the turbulence.
Okay. It's a little different from what I said, but same idea.
Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking.
What?
But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
So, you mean the bank's not the murder weapon?
Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Uko, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case is locked, so it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Ms. Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh?
Should we go find her then? Maybe? Do we want to leave this room? No? Okay, let's... There's nothing I can do with this right now, right? Oh, there is! Well, we think the turbulence broke the glass, but... Oh, the suitcase and the turbulence. That would cause it to roll. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
What's with the sun yelling?
Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about the suitcases?
Oh, well, yeah, they totally ooze strange. Like the color and such.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
You're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry.
She doesn't look very scared. She doesn't look scared at all. Let me take a sip of my coffee.
These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual if these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind. I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting the suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous.
Dang, you'll hurt Miss Tenero's feelings. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I think I spotted something that's not quite right.
Ugly luggage. It's pretty ugly. Yeah.
What is so unusual about the suitcase?
Something. That's for sure. A lot of things, if you ask me. Oh, this one isn't... This one has like a little stopper thingy, but this one doesn't. That would be it, right? Maybe?
Take that!
Yeah. Let's try that.
There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in...
As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying.
And...
And so, it is very likely the suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we?
This one's a different... It went through the grape juice! Oh my gosh, wait. That's not supposed to be like that.
What's this? This wheel is completely covered in something. This color and the scent. It appears the substance in question is grape juice.
Uh-oh.
But why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase?
For an amazing reason. But it's only one wheel. Dang! The price is,
Something. This was apparently designed by Miss Tenero herself. The design has a certain je ne sais quoi about it.
oh, that was her, okay.
Yes, perhaps that's the best way to put it.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let me look at this. That's like at least one.
Oh my gosh. A $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say.
It's at least one. That's for sure. Oh, there's a lock on it.
It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside.
Okay. Oh! I don't suppose that's just more grape juice. Well then.
And it's soaked with blood.
It's blood!
It appears that the suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all.
So, explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say the killer used this suitcase in some manner.
Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? Hold on, let me take a little sip of my coffee. I hope you've been doing well. Tired? Oh. Well, hopefully that gets better soon.
Such as to move something, perhaps.
But aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is...
something probably... There's no way it's the body, right? I mean, that's not... It does say the thing in quotation marks. It can't possibly be the body. No, no. I don't know.
Take that!
Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood.
There's no way. That's crazy.
Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Oh boy. Well then. So there's a lot more to the suitcase than just the ugly exterior. Okay. Bloody cloth data jotted down in my organizer. But... In light of this, I'd say Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means the murder was committed in an entirely different location. Which is... the flight attendant's office? That's the only room we haven't been into, right? So, you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What? What is it? Nothing. Just that... I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Huh? Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. There she is. Hey, we're just talking about you. How's it going? I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. So the two big mysteries still are the flight attendant's room, and we also haven't seen the captain yet. He says he'd appreciate it if you could wrap up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments. However, if I am not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course. If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Dang. Okay. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together. Yeah, fun. Definitely. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. Dang. I'm a little worried about her. I'm not sure what to think right now. And yet, regarding what Ms. Meal reminded me about Ms. Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. So what do we say? To be continued! To be continued. What do you mean? Wait. But... Huh? We're at the airport now. March 12th, 1 p.m. local time, Hope Springs Airport. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private. Dang, okay, we just left the plane then. Huh. We sure have a lot of characters here, that's for sure. What is going on in this room? So I'm left wondering, just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. Oh boy, if this is who I think it is. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Ah, here she is. Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I'm needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Franziska von Karma. The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. There she is! I knew she was going to be in this case.
Just from, like, the little thumbnail of it, but... somehow I'm still surprised to see her.
Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest.
Uh-oh.
It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame?
The Von Karma himself very, very literally is a criminal, but... okay. Let me hydrate a little bit.
Wait, it's all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. Franziska, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I could put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way. The fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed, which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave this town. Oh, trust me, I had no intention to. Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir.
He's here!
Yay! My favorite himbo.
Too slow.
Dang.
Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
A simple yes or no, detective.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You just leave it to me.
Miles Edgeworth. If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, bye, Fran. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay.
Thank you, detective.
I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Franziska's up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you.
Hello. There's a lot of people to talk to in this room, huh? I guess we probably start with Gumshoe. He's the most important of them all. Initial investigation.
So, how's the initial investigation going?
We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office. I can't speak. And we're taking statements now, sir.
That sounds like Franziska. She was always good at quick responses to a case.
I'd say she was a little too quick, sir.
Oh, how so?
Well, I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kind of creepy. As though she knew there had been a murder or something. They come in advance to await your flight's arrival. Yeah. She said something about the captain.
She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue.
Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this.
Franziska von Karma.
Fran. Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident. No details.
It's like the Mega Mind meme. No details?
It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it. Even with me, sir. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate.
Yeah. Let me take this little... Oh, I can't speak. Let me take a little sip of my coffee.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to people involved in this case.
Can we go over here? Oh! We can! Wait, no, I wasn't planning on... Okay. Oops.
So, you must be the captain. Why, yes, I am. Who might you be? I am the prodigy prosecutor, Franziska von Karma. And I have a few questions for you.
Woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Sorry about the dogs. They're just so barky sometimes. Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman. I'll never forgive you if you do.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cappy.
I wouldn't bet money our dear captain to be much of a reputable person.
Puppers, yes. They're very loud today, but
Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
I mean, really, we shouldn't be here.
He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I like to leave that type of witness to Franziska and her whip.
I didn't mean to get back on the plane, but oh well. Sounds like she got him already. Oh boy. Oh, we're down here now.
No, see here.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal I told you.
Mr. LeBlanc.
Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't even have 1 second of wasteful time to spend.
Oh boy, everything is kinda roped off here. Okay, I guess we'll have to get to that some other time because I think I'm running out of time today. Plus my throat's a little scratchy now, so I think I might call it here. Unfortunately, I was hoping to play a little bit longer, but I think we've still got a decent sized chunk of case. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream for me lately, but I do have somewhere to be tonight, so I should probably get going. Okay, to the title screen. Okay. Sorry about the short stream today. I was hoping for a little bit of a longer one, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be possible right now. But thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Okay, to the chatting screen. Thank you also so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it a ton. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, etc. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did because I genuinely had a blast. This case is really shaping up to be
very, very interesting. I really want to know what happened. And this cast of characters is wild. That seems to be the case with every case. So, but they're especially wacky compared to the last case. So I'm very excited to find out what happens next. But thank you so much for coming. It really genuinely does mean the world to me. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow for some Cozy Island, right? Yeah, it's Cozy Island. And we're playing that at our usual time, 3 p.m. EST. And I hope to maybe see you there. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, etc. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Okay. Bye.